Hey guys, RJ here and welcome to another video. So this is an English recast of the CS 2025-2026 Season 1 Kyoto Preliminaries in Japan, and we are now in the semifinals match between Blue Nami versus Green Purple Luffy. Now before anything else, I would like to mention that I'm watching from the original broadcast, which is in Japanese. So if you want to watch this one, I'll be putting the link in the description down below. But if you love the English commentary, please stay on the video. Now back into our matchup, OP03 Blue Nami versus Green Purple Luffy. Hypothetically, I will be giving the advantage to Green Purple Luffy because Green Purple Luffy is known to be really strong once the engine is on the field. Multiple Sanji and Pudding, Sek Luffy, those 6K attackers, definitely he has what it takes to out damage the counters of Blue Nami. On the other hand, the greatest factor of or the greatest X factor for this one is of course the triggers of Blue Nami, and also Blue Nami is a known skill checker. If you don't know how to play against this leader, this matchup will be problematic for you, even though you have the advantage. And so without further ado, let's look into the opening hands of our players. So for Blue Nami, we have Desert Spada, Appease, Brickfist, Gavel, and one Cost Nami. On the other hand, GP Luffy has Gum Gum Giant, Going Merry, Nami, Thunder Bagua, and Usohachi. Now, opening hand, GP Luffy is in a bit of a pickle here. He doesn't have even Zorojuro. He only have small characters Nami and Uzohaji and a counter, and we all know that Nami has a very low chance of attacking you. So he really needs to hit those Zorojuros, Sanji Pudding, Sek Luffy with those searchers. The draw and the search that he have. Also, it might also help that he is going on the draw here, so he has that extra chance to get the cards that he needs. So let's see what will happen in this match. We are just waiting for the go signal. Let me drink some water first. And it looks like we are starting. On the play here is Nami. So turn one, definitely going to play that one cost Nami because when it attacks, lets you look at the top five cards and get an East Blue, I think an East Blue event or an East Blue card. So that will technically give you an extra draw. Now, for GP Luffy, went for that Going Merry and got he got another event. Is that another event? And then the Nami search. There you go. Although decision to be made, he also managed to get the Sec Luffy. So Sanji Pudding is already on GP Luffy's hand. Oh, it's a Robin. Yeah, he managed to draw Thunder Bagua, Nami, looking at the top five. Ooh, hit a Sanji's Pilaf. So Sanji's Pilaf will be the choice here. Now it's very crucial where he will put that Kaya because Kaya in the last few turns, the position of Kaya in the bottom is very crucial when you are a Nami player. So immediately play that Pilaf and then managed to hit Girl. So Girl, the new promo, on play, draw one, trash one, and then activate main, attach one rested on to your leader. So possibly now this Nami might attack. You exchange one life for a 1 mil. So event, pirate event, searching. Oh, Sek Luffy. I think Sek Luffy is the right play here. You have Sorojuro because Sek Luffy has a restand. So when you're playing against Nami, you want to have as much attackers as possible on the field because you want to dwindle out the uh counters or the hand cards of Nami. And once she's low on hand cards and doesn't have any dons open, that's the time you go for the kill. Now 7K leader, Nami taking out the Nami searcher, and then 7K leader took one, no triggers. You are super happy whenever you hit Nami and there's no trigger happening. Now 5 Dawn turn. So that's Rubber Band, Nami, a Peace Girl. Ooh, well, he can play Girl to trash out that All Star, and looks like that will be the play here. So draw one, trashing that All Star. All Stars really just use for its trigger. 6K to the leader. He want that mill. That will help him reach his goal of going to zero. So for the new players, Nami, the blue Nami is the only leader that has an alternate win condition. So her condition is once you deck out, you win the game. So most of the time, it's there's very few times that you will win with if you're a Nami hitting your opponent. It's most about I would say 99% of the time you will win with via deck out. So now six Dawn turn, there's a choice to be made here. He can play Sec Luffy, hit attack for two times, or go for Sanji and Pudding. It looks like he goes for the Sec Luffy. He can use. Oh, he pass. Okay, if he returns, he still have five dons for the what do you call that? Sanji and Pudding. But it looks like he won't be doing that. Now Nami Searcher again. Kaya Rubber Band. So that's the third. Well, one Kaya is already in the bottom. So it looks like he's going for that rubber band. So now three kayas in the bottom. Again, if you manage the first kaya that got bottom, if you manage to get those two additional kayas, that means you draw six in your final turn. That's why it's very important that you have to consider your positioning for the draw cards that you will bottom. Now, a piece trash to look for an event card. I think East Blue. So he went for another Nami Searcher, cycling out those hand cards, played Nami, using Girl's ability, took one. He did have what do you call that? Robin though. Surprisingly, he took one. Now, 8 Dawn turn, he can play. I think he needs to play Taro. You want to build your board. You want to go as wide as possible and as big as possible when facing Nami. So at this point, I think it's okay to restand. Ooh. So 3K attack onto that 1K Nami. Nami taken out. Taro is being played. Now, Sanji and Pudding also enters the field. The engine is now complete. Now, drawing one. Definitely going to be leader ability. So, three dons. He can go three 7K attacks here. Ooh. Went for a search instead. There's a possibility also that he might pass here. Uh, yeah, it looks like again, if you're facing Nami, the longer the match is, the better for her because as people say, Nami is just like playing solitaire. You play by yourself, and then you just mill, play some cards that draws or mill. Oh wow, another pass from GP Luffy. That might be well. there's always a decision to be made when facing Nami. Nami has a lot of dawns open earlier, but there's also an argument that you want her to use her ability already. Ooh, the last Kaya is now going to the bottom. So back into the point, there's also an argument that can be made that you want her to use her her cards already, because if you want to win against Nami, you want to have her the least possible dawns open and the least amount of hand cards on her on her hand. So that I'm not sure if that's the right call. Well, it just simply means that GP Luffy is preparing for some massive attacks this turn, and let's see how Nami will handle this one. You do have Death Wink. Death Wink is the biggest counter that he has. White Smoke, Gum Gum, two Rubber Band, Gavel, Brickfist. Well, two Gavels as well. So let's see here, because there's a possibility that there will be multiple 9k attacks here. Let's see what ooh, another one. So 3k went for 7k only. So 7k, well, you can trash Brickfist. That it won't help you anymore. Trash 2, that's a good trash. All-Star goes to the trash. 7k. Played Sorojuro. I thought he's going for the massive 9k barrage here. Looks like he's just going to build his board again. Use leader ability, possibly replacing that Nami with a second Sanji and Pudding. He is thinking 7k attack, multiple 7k. White Smoke adding plus 1000 to the Nami for this turn, and then use a rubber band. He got a Desert Spada. So Luffy Taro 8k. So that means he is playing that Sanji and Pudding. So 8k. He can go for the rubber band and a piece. Ooh, went for the mill. The Gavel. Mill 2. Ooh, that Nami mill is really, really good. I think that's the third All-Star that he milled through his abilities. So, yeah, it looks like he's going for that Sanji and Pudding. Would be surprised if he goes for that. Uh, well, it's his chance. Ooh, wow. I thought he's going for that Luffy restand. So again, one turn did not went for the massive attacks. Nami delayed the inevitable for one turn again. Pilaf, draw two. What will be the draw? Ooh, Death Wing again. Two Death Wings, Gavel, 6k leader, trashing Uzuhachi, 7 Dons. So that's one Pilaf, all of the one cost, or two Pilafs and a Gavel, possibly. Now, I think this is ooh, another 7k leader. Usually, you don't want to go for 7Ks. You want to go for 9Ks, especially you have a lot of dons. Ooh, that's the first unlucky discard from Nami. Um, milled Sanji's Pilaf there. 7K. Look at the top three. Did it cycled already? Oh, wow. Kaya is already the first Kaya that was bottom is already up. So that means he did, I think, three times, four times. So that means we are already in the 20 cards mark. Is my math correct? Yeah, around 20, around 20, around 20 cards left. He searched for 15, that's 15. He searched three times a piece. Yeah, that's 20, right? Around 16, around 16 or less than 20. Um, wow. 7K, again, another 7K leader. Well, you do have one card now, but that wing is a draw two if you don't have any hand cards. I think things would have been different if he went for multiple 9K. I think that's the right call there. Nami's very low. Ooh, and there you go. The two Kayas that was bottom. Another non-trigger there. One done remaining for Nami. 6K attack. Took it, and I think that's overheat. If my eyes, yep, that's an overheat. Maybe he's thinking to bounce something. Replace Orojuro with a sec Luffy. 7K leader. He needs to take this one. He doesn't have a choice. Nami might be down to zero this turn. We haven't seen a single trigger. I'm not sure how many. There's a big chance that All Star. I haven't seen an All Star from the cards that he bottom. Went. That's a triggered. Rubber band draw one, discard one. I'm not sure if we saw an All Star that was bottom. I'm trying to remember what the cards that was bottom by those Nami searches. So that's a 7K attack. He can go for double Kaya because if he fixed the last card, there's another Kaya coming in the next three cards. If I remember, if we have the same, oh, there you go. That's the first All Star. Yeah, I was trying to remember if there was any All Star that was put in the in the bottom. First one, a rubber band and two Kayas. So I think the next draw would be another Kaya. Again, if I would put the last one, that would be the place for Kaya, the third from the top because there's two. And there you go. The draw was there. Kaya drawing two, trashing Slave Arrow. I think that was Slave Arrow and Overheat. Four cards left, and I think this is already over. Draw with Smoke. There's a Deathwing that was part of the last that was bottom, if I remember correctly. So if there's a possibility that a Deathwing is one of those three cards, then he wins. Draw from smoke, draw from love love the two love love beams. The question is, are those trashable? Because you have to go to at least zero so that you maximize that wing's ability. Well, if my memory serves right, I'm also not sure. But yeah, I can remember there's a death wing there. So this is the final attack. There's no more attacks after this. He has to win or he loses. So draw one. What will be the draw? There you go. That's the death wink that I remember. So smoke, draw one again. Wow, that's really, really good. Now draw one again from the mellow, trash all of the possible counters, and then play Death Wink so you can draw. And there you go. Nami wins and will be moving on to the finals. Very, very good player. I think that's one of the underrated skills of any Nami. The position, the how you position the cards that will be bottom. You have to remember them. You have to if you can't remember the cards that you can bottom, you you will never I won't say you will never succeed, but you will have a hard time succeeding playing OP03 Nami. But again, congratulations to the Nami player. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you into the next one. Peace out.